Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news in what some insiders are calling a potential game changer for the Bears' defense and overall roster strategy. There are swirling rumors about a possible trade involving Jacksonville Jaguars pass rusher Josh Hines-Allen. Now I know what some of you are thinking, another trade rumor. But hear me out, because this one could really shake things up in the NFC North and beyond. The Jaguars, sitting at 2-6 and desperate, especially with Trevor Lawrence out for about 4 weeks due to an ankle injury, are reportedly looking to move some pieces to rebuild and free up cap space. The word from sources close to the league suggests that Jacksonville is open to trading Hines-Allen in exchange for a first-round pick in the 2026 draft and a third-round pick in 2027. That's a significant haul, and it speaks volumes about how desperate the Jags are feeling right now. Why would Jacksonville do this? Well, the team is facing some crucial issues. Their odds of making the playoffs have dropped to plus 900, and with Travon Walker holding out, their pass rush is notably thin. The defense, which once looked promising, now resembles a team in full rebuild mode, similar to what some compare to Clowney's 2019 season, an explosive player who just couldn't find consistency. The Jaguars' cap situation is another factor. They're freeing up around $11 million in cap space to revamp their wide receiver core and bolster their front seven. So the idea is to offload Hines-Allen, a player who has been making waves this season, to get the draft capital they need to rebuild from the ground up. Now, for the Bears, this is more than just a rumor. It's a potential opportunity to bolster their defense with a player who's been making major noise this season. Hines-Allen, often called the Blitz Master, has been a revelation. Since the start of 2025 up until September 15, he's accumulated 6.5 sacks, 9 tackles for loss, and 2 interceptions, all while maintaining a PFF grade of 89. That's elite stuff. For perspective, that puts him right up there with some of the top pass rushers in the league. His career stats are impressive. 45 sacks, 190 pressures, a 21% win rate in pass rush situations, and a blitz success rate of 76%. His pressures per game average is nearly 2, which makes him a constant threat on every snap. What makes Hines-Allen so intriguing for the Bears is his versatility. He's not just a pure pass rusher. He's effective against the run with a run-stop rate of 79%, and he excels at hurrying quarterbacks. His hurry rate is 16.8%. Combine that with his ability to generate turnovers, forcing 2 interceptions this season, and you see a player who can impact the game from multiple angles. His pressure rate and ability to win doubles are comparable to Max Crosby's 2025 performance with the Raiders, who tallied over 16 sacks last season. Hines-Allen averages about 19 pressures per game, and he's especially good at bending the edge, creating mismatches that give offensive tackles fits. In Chicago, adding a player like Hines-Allen could be a catalyst. With Odeyingbo out for the season with an Achilles injury and the recent departure of Tryon Shoyinka, the Bears are actively seeking ways to upgrade their front seven. Their current edge rushers have been solid, but the potential addition of Hines-Allen could push the unit into elite territory. His impact on the field has been noticeable. He's been leading the charge in run stops, improving the overall run defense by over 18%. His versatility allows him to line up on both sides and even drop into coverage if needed, making him a perfect fit for the hybrid schemes the Bears are increasingly adopting. Statistically, Hines-Allen's numbers against the current Bears edge rushers are eye-opening. His sack total this season is projected to surpass 8, which would double what some of the Bears' current edge players have managed. His PFF grade of 89. 8 outpaces players like Austin Booker, who's sitting at 81. 6, and his ability to create pressure consistently is a game changer. Imagine him lining up next to DeMarcus Walker or even alongside Trevon Shoyinka, forming a formidable duo that could transform the Bears' pass rush from decent to elite. His presence would also likely lead to more turnovers, something this defense desperately needs, potentially turning the Bears into one of the most disruptive units in the league. The impact of a player like Heinz Allen on the Bears' playoff prospects cannot be overstated. With their current record of 5-3, they're right in the thick of the NFC playoff hunt, but a boost on the defensive front could mean the difference between a first-round exit and a deep postseason run. His addition might also push their win probability on third downs upward by around 14%, echoing the kind of turnaround we saw during the Bears' Mack-led defenses in 2018. This season, Chicago's defense has been trending upward, but they need that extra spark, someone who can consistently pressure the quarterback and force mistakes. Heinz Allen's track record suggests he's exactly that. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture here. The Bears, with a cap space of around $12 million, are well-positioned to make a move if the price is right. The possibility of adding a player like Heinz Allen isn't just about immediate impact. It's about setting the stage for sustained success. Given the current state of the NFC North, where the Lions are having a solid season and the Packers are trying to rebuild after losing Aaron Rodgers, the Bears have a real shot at asserting dominance. A player of Heinz Allen's caliber could be the missing piece that turns their defense into a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks, especially in the critical late-season stretch when every game counts. And let's not forget the playoff odds. Right now, the Bears are sitting at +1,500 to win the Super Bowl. But if they manage to land Heinz Allen and keep this momentum, those odds could tighten significantly, maybe even to +650 or better. His blitzing ability, projected to reach 10 sacks or more, would make him a true X-factor in crunch time. The Bears' coaching staff could deploy him in multiple ways, on third and long, in obvious passing situations, or to contain mobile quarterbacks, making him a nightmare for offensive coordinators. His ability to generate pressure and force turnovers could very well tilt the field in Chicago's favor. Looking ahead, this potential acquisition could also lay the groundwork for a dynasty. If the Bears can bolster their front seven and develop a relentless pass rush, they could turn into a team that opponents fear for years. The NFL is increasingly about pressure and turnover. Players like Heinz Allen embody that philosophy perfectly. His addition would send a message to the rest of the league that Chicago is not just on the upswing, but is ready to contend at the highest level for the foreseeable future. Of course, all of this hinges on the negotiations and the price the Bears are willing to pay. But given the current landscape, a trade for Heinz Allen seems like a smart move. It aligns with their goals of building a versatile, aggressive defense capable of taking down the best defenses in the league. The Bears have been trending upward, and with a little extra firepower on the edge, they could transform into a true playoff and Super Bowl contender. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think Heinz Allen can be the game changer the Bears need to take that next step? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news.